all the latest team news ahead of Real Madrid's must-win tie against Borussia Monchengladbach in Group B of the Champions League. Real Madrid have set themselves up for a mini-final in their closing Champions League Group B game against current group leaders Borussia Monchengladbach, following several disappointing results, namely back-to-back losses to Shakhtar Donetsk and a draw with Mönchengladbach in Germany. Madrid have left themselves in an unenviable position where only a win will guarantee their place in the last 16. Since the inception of the group stages in Europe's premier competition, the 13-time winners have never failed to qualify for the knock-out phases, and coach Zinedine Zidane and his players will be determined to ensure that proud record does not come to an end on Wednesday night at the Estadio Alfredo Di Stefano. Ramos and Carvajal return for Real Madrid. Los Blancos have been far from their best this season both in Europe and domestically, but will go into this game after a commendable 1-0 victory away to Sevilla at the weekend that will serve as a timely confidence lift. What's more, Zidane will welcome back two key players in his defensive line, with captain Sergio Ramos and Dani Carvajal both returning to the squad after recovering from their respective injuries. Both will offer a major boost to Madrid's hopes of securing the coveted 3 points after their grueling 3-2 defeat to Shakhtar last week. Alvaro Odriozola also comes back into the squad following injury and will serve as back-up in defense. Full-screen Mönchengladbach only need a draw against Real Madrid. Madrid have only lost one of their previous 5 meetings with Mönchengladbach, however they have only managed to win one of those games, with 3 of the 5 ending in draws. And just a draw will be enough to ensure the German club's spot in the last 16. Marco Rose's side currently sit top of the group with 8 points, 2 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss, and will fancy their chances against a vulnerable Madrid side, who have failed to go beyond the last 16 for the last 2 seasons. And if Mönchengladbach have their way, Los Blancos will not even make it that far this season. The German side travel to the Spanish capital as the highest-scoring side in the competition so far this season, and the likes of Alassane Plea, Marcus Thuram and top scorer Lars Stindl will be looking to find holes in Madrid's shaky defense to add more goals to their side's impressive 16-goal European tally. Full-screen Real Madrid predicted 11 versus Borussia Monchengladbach. Thibaut Courtois, Ferland Mendy, Sergio Ramos, Rafael Varane, Dani Carvajal, Toni Kroos, Casemiro, Luka Modric, Vinicius, Karim Benzema, Marco Asensio. Borussia Mönchengladbach predicted 11 versus Real Madrid. Jan Sommer, Stefan Lainer, Matthias Ginter, Nico Elvedi, Oscar Wendt, Christoph Kramer, Florian Neuhaus, Valentino Lazaro, Lars Stindl, Marcus Thuram, Alassane Plea. House with garden, flexed biceps, getting ready at RM City ahead of today's decisive match. At Palladium HG. MV Palladium Pick. Twitter.com/Takipa05 goes. Real Madrid CF, Great Britain, USA, at Real Madrid. December 9, 2020. Real Madrid vs Borussia Monchengladbach. Injuries and suspensions. Real Madrid have a number of key players missing, with Eden Hazard, Luka Jovic, Fede Valverde, Mariano and Martin Odegaard all injured. Jovic was an unexpected omission after Madrid confirmed on Tuesday that the Serbian striker was diagnosed with tendinitis in the adductor muscles of his right leg. Mönchengladbach, meanwhile, will be without midfielder Jonas Hoffmann and defender Rami Bensebaini. Neither side has any suspended players for the game. Only Real Madrid midfielder Casemiro is at risk of a one-match ban should he pick up a yellow in the game. Real Madrid vs Borussia Monchengladbach. What the managers said. Zinedine Zidane, they're a very good team and have proved to be very disciplined. They defend well and they're very good on the counter-attack. They're a physically powerful and very technically team. We know how difficult the match will be and we have prepared for it thinking about the opponent, but above all thinking about what we're going to do on the pitch, which is what matters the most to me. Marco Rose, we know how difficult it will be to play in Madrid, but we're very much looking forward to it. We've done well in our group so far and now have the chance to advance to the next round. We can achieve something historic tomorrow, which is what we're aiming to do. Real Madrid vs Borussia Monchengladbach. Form Guide Real Madrid, all competitions, WLLWDL Real Madrid, UCL, LWWDL Borussia Monchengladbach, all competitions, DLWWDL Borussia Monchengladbach, UCL, LWWDD.